Alright, so in this tutorial we're not going to be looking at how to make a navigational bar, but we'll be looking at design practices that with a navigational bar. So these things are very important because design practice is very important because it allows you to first learn how to create a navigational bar, and then how to create a navigational bar, and then with HTML and CSS. So you know that you have to understand the coding. Once you understand the coding, you will start applying design, like changing the font size, changing the color for the font, changing the background, adding a border radius, making the color transparent, choosing the color. A lot of stuff which you have to do with design, and that's design practice for you. So we've got a navigation bar, and what we're gonna do, if you see on the, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be just playing around with the navigation bar to create a very nice navigation bar. We try different methods. So we'll see that okay, we've got a text. So what we'll do is basically we're going to close up the margin. Alright, that's a bit too much. And we'll try to increase the padding on the li. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, now that starts to make sense. And we'll go into the UL, and we'll decrease the padding from there. There you go. So you increase the padding for the list items, but not for the unordered list. So it's got like a kind of, or you can just dynamically just go there and increase the height. Just start with 0 and then just go up. You're basically going to be increasing the height for the background image, which is what you're going to be, which is basically doing this. Okay, and I like this kind of cool, isn't it? And what we can do as well, we can go to the li, and we can say, for example, margin top. So we go directly to the list, and we'll go to margin top, and we'll type 0, and we'll see what happens. Well, nothing happens anyway. So we'll make the height sensible. So we'll take off the height, and we'll just leave it natural. So we can go down, so we leave the height because you don't need to change the height. Okay, and let's see if let's do a margin top. Okay, a margin top, and we'll do a margin top. The margin top, margin top 0, and then we go up, increase the margin top. There you go, we are increasing the margin top. We can take off the background color. Let's just see it. That's your navigation bar. Another thing you can do is you can take off the background color. You can take off the background color, so you go back to the UL, and we'll take off the background color, and we'll just leave it like that, like so. And if you exit, there you go, we've got this well like that. So really cool stuff. I hope you learned a lot. So we'll just keep on going. I hope you learned a lot from changing the paddings and the margins. What I will be doing in other videos is kind of we can look at, for example, a hover. So there is this feature called hover. So we'll go into the, I mean, that's it for this video series. It's short, it's 5 minutes, but I would like to do the talking bit. In CSS, in HTML and CSS, one of the most important things that I have learned is divs. Divs are the ones that make you play around with the body, and I think divs is the most important element in CSS and design in my experience. And remember guys, always have a nice background image, and always try to play around with the design. So first, have a very good HTML and CSS structure of the navigation bar. So display inline block for the UL, for the list item. For the UL, for the unordered list, it's going to be block. So I'll make a video series about that. You can create links, you can have a hover, so when you hover the item will change the color. You can animate things, you can do lots of things in CSS, but make sure one of the biggest steps is to have like a kind of a dark image at the back, so that the text, when it's white, it's gonna show properly. But this is tutorial based, so this is not a real life project. As you can see, it says practice. So practice this, what I just did in this video. Learn how to create a navigation bar. Try it in projects. Do design. Like the background image is a design, and the text is just plain. And that way you will get more experience. Thanks for watching the video series. Stay tuned. And that's it guys. Bye.